In this episode, Sasha and Keoni use the distances that they discovered in the previous episode, y plus 1 and y minus 1, to develop an equation that relates the x value to the y value for a general point on the parabola.
Now, can you use that information to find the x value?
If we knew what y was.
What would you do if you knew what y was?
Plug it in.
You'd plug it in. So if y was 7, what would you plug it into?
If y was 7, we'd do 6 here and 8 here.
Then what would you do?
We would do the Pythagorean theorem, have our b squared there. So we have 6 squared plus b squared equals 8 squared.
You don't have to finish it. That's not what we're given.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
No, this is helpful. So that's what you do if you had a specific y value.
Yes.
What if I told you we're just going to work with y so that it could stand for any y value? Can you still use the Pythagorean theorem?
Sure.
Yes.
So it'll be, instead, it'll be y minus 1 squared
Yeah.
plus b squared equals
But then we have two
y
variables.
plus 1. Because we don't know our x or our y.
But we still have a variable. We have two different variables.
Because we're not given anything.
Exactly.
And then we're stuck. Yay.
Well, you're stuck because what? What are you trying to figure out?
We're trying to figure out our y. Yeah,
Well, and our x, we don't know either.
true.
What form would you, go back to the others at the top there, it says 6 squared plus b squared equals 8 squared.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do there to solve for b?
For b, we would subtract our answer here from here, and then we'd have b squared equals whatever our solution was over here.
No, like 40 or something. Or was that 20?
Can you do the same thing even though you have those messy...
Variables.
Mm.
So we have y minus 1
Squared
plus
b
b
squared
squared equals
y plus 1
1 squared.
Okay.
So
That one was right to the
y
one.
minus 1 times y minus 1 plus b squared equals y plus 1 times y plus 1. Then we'll get y squared because we're multiplying our y's together. And then we'll have a
Minus y.
negative y.
Minus y.
And then we'll have our, that times that. So plus 1.
Forgot the other one.
What do you mean other one?
What's the other one?
I'm multiplying this negative 1 and this negative 1.
Yeah, so you did that one,
Yeah.
that one, and that one.
And then
So, and then
doing
that one. What happened to that one?
negative y.
What happened to the other one? Because that one's also negative 1.
2y.
There you go.
You're right. Okay. Minus 2y plus 1 plus b squared equals, go ahead.
Okay, and then y squared plus 2y plus 1. Do you agree?
I agree.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Okay. So
Now, before, when you worked with numbers, you had 6 squared plus b squared equals 8 squared, and you wanted to get b squared alone, which is,
Yes.
b is your x, right?
yes.
So let's get b squared alone.
Okay.
Alright.
So combine like terms. So we would
Subtract y squared.
subtract y squared from both sides. So minus y squared minus y squared. You get negative 2y plus 1 plus b squared equals 2y plus 1.
Because
What do you mean? Because,
they canceled.
yes, they cancel out.
Whatever.
And then, would you add? Add 2y? Add 2y to both sides. So now you have 1 plus b squared equals 4y plus 1. And then you subtract a 1 from both sides, so now all you have is b squared equals 4y.
And what's b?
b is the square root
of 4y.
of 4y.
Can you write that?
Sasha and Keoni have created a very useful equation. Remember that they use the letter B because B is typically the letter that people use to express the Pythagorean theorem. But Sasha and Keoni also talked about this as x, so the equation can also be written as x equals the square root of 4 times y. In the next episode, Sasha and Keoni discuss the meaning of this equation.